Ooh. Oh. So I got him out here with this gray horse again. I was gone for about 3 or 4 days, so I didn't get a chance to ride her very much in those 3 or 4 days, but she's riding around good. She just needs a little bit better handle on her. So she hadn't forgot, I don't know, she hadn't forgot very much. So we'll just work on her. And I'm just going to show you a few of the things. See how she's kind of antsy about sitting still, so we just kind of move around. And another thing I like to do, with them when I'm working them is, like I got this little tub out here because, wait, turn around. And you don't got to get aggressive with them. Just let them know that whenever you want them to stand still, you need them to hold still. But that little tub was for me to get off and on her because of the owners. They want a step ladder or a little tub like that to get on and off of it whenever they ride. So another little exercise that I do is whenever I'm working to get a better handle on them, just like everybody else, you know, you just get them and you ride them in a circle. You just get it to ride them in a circle. As you're doing that, you're laying this rein on her neck. I'm turning her to the left, but I'm laying that rein on the right. And then I'm squeezing with my leg. And I'm not pulling on her real hard. I just want her to know that whenever I squeeze with my leg, that she needs to go in that direction. And it's good to do that, and then get her to go back the other way. Just walk her in a circle, and then you can get her a little bit closer to that tub. And then just kind of work her in that same circle. If she don't get real close to it, just hum around it like you want her to do. Don't worry about it. She's gonna get where she wants to be, and then just turn her back the other way. That way they don't get burned out. On just going one way, doing one thing. Whenever they do something right, just kind of back away from it, and give them some room. Just kind of let them relax and think about it. See how she's wanting to cut that pin off? Don't let her do that at all. There's a wet spot right here. See how she's missing that? She wanted to miss that wet spot is what it is. And I don't want to run her through that wet spot. But it looks like it's fixing to start raining or something. I don't know. But that's what we're working on. See, I wanted to always make sure that you have your hand right about here where your waist is at if you're going to try to rein one in. You can come way out here and do it. Yeah. See, you bring it right in a little bit harder and kind of just nudge on her with that leg. Bring her back around. And generally you have to start in a big circle. Can you see where that grass is kind of grown up, where it's got the weeds? because I mainly just work them on the outside, but you can bring them on the inside of that right there and use those weeds as a perimeter, just kind of an imaginary fence, and just bring them around. And then just gradually move them in a little closer. Right there. And then just get her away from it. Oh, mama. That rope got around her leg, but that didn't bother her at all. Now I've been on this horse for about 45 minutes now, so I'm not gonna, quit, see how you have to, or you got a little long there. If she don't want to stand, just let her stand and let her do it, you know, just kind of let her think about what she's doing there. But, quit, she goes to walk off, make her back up a couple of steps and just let her rest. She's doing good. They're not going to use her for any kind of athletics or anything. They just want a horse that's just going to ride around. Quit. See, she goes to take off, make her back up. Just let her know that she's not going anywhere unless you want her to go somewhere. Quit. Because if they get that that I can walk off when I want to walk off thing in their head. Quit. If they get that, I'm gonna walk off whenever I want to walk off. They get that in their head, and then you got two bosses. She's wanting to do what she wants to do, and you're letting her do what she wants to do. And whenever they do that, you got to correct them. If you don't, all you're going to have is a damn horse that's fighting you to do what it wants to do all the time. And that's not good at all. I'm going to ride her a couple more rounds, and then I'm going to call it good. She done good right there. She done real good. So I'm going to pull her up to the tub and step off of her just like you would if you're going to get on her. Right there, Mama. If she don't want to stand still, what you do is you walk around her, get her to turn, get her to give you her head, work her feet a little bit. Right there's where I want her to be. Step off. Now I don't use a stepping stool, but what they were having problems with was her not holding still whenever they went to go get on. And when they do that, you're gonna have to work with them a little bit. You can tell now, whenever you step in the stirrup, she doesn't have a problem with that at all. And that's good. And I ride with a martingale. A lot of people don't. I just do because I want them to, I don't want them throwing their head. If you got one that's got a bad habit of doing that right there, biting on the bit, throwing their head, and sometimes that's a telltale sign that there's something wrong with their teeth, or there's something wrong with their mouth, an abscess, a bad tooth, or whatever, you know, that, and then you got to take them to the vet and have a dentist look at them, or have your vet file them down, or whatever, you know, whatever it's going to need. But she's coming along just fine. She just laid back, kind of pushy. So she wants to get up on you like that. I don't like that. Back up, back up, back up. I don't like my horses to be right there. They can be right there where they're at, but I don't need them pushing on my back. And some people will say, well, that she's kind of or he's in a kind of a back pocket kind of horse. The only thing that needs to be in my back pocket is my damn wallet. I don't need a horse up on my back or anything like that. Quit. Back up, back up, back up, back up. See, she don't know that right there, so you just tell her bump, 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 back up. Now she knows it. Now she takes that step forward, bump her back, back. And you just have her step back. Little things like that. Also, whenever you're saddling one, I don't tell people how to saddle their horses. This is just what I do. You saddle your horse however you want. Do it from the right side, left side, back side, front side. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. If that's how you do it, then that's how you do it. And if your horse lets you do it. But whenever I'm saddling one, if I'm on this side of it and that horse is a little too close to whatever, I want that horse to move. I want that horse to move over. There you go. Just like that. Just move your hindquarters. And the other thing, the same way with that other side. If you got one that's doing that doesn't want to move off of you, just there you go. Just moving the hindquarters over a little bit. And I do that. You can do that walking through a gate. Whenever you walk through a gate, that horse should follow you through, turn around, and face you again, and not be right here. I'm not talking right here on my neck. I mean, he needs to turn around, or she needs to turn around and be right back there, but facing that gate, not stopping in the middle of the gate, not facing that way. Whenever you do that, whenever you walk them through a gate like that, that's also fixing them to do that. So that'll be all for her today. I was going to get my yellow horse out, but I got to go and pick up some calves, so I better call it quits right there.